Good morning, Chelsea fans. It is time. It's time for the Champions League quarter-final draw. We are 5 minutes away from the start of the show. Whether the draw will happen straight away, I do not know. But it gives us a little bit of time to talk about who we'd like to draw. You can see the teams coming across the bottom. Man City, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Real Madrid, and Porto. Now, obviously, the obvious one that most of us are going to say we won is Porto. I mean, they are the outside favourites, surely. Did really well to get past Juventus, who aren't the side they were, really. They were poor. But for me, I'm not really bothered. I'll take anyone now. Well, I'd rather stay away from the likes of Bayern Munich and Man City. But other than that, I'm not too bothered really who we get. There's Man City, dangerous. They're a good side. I reckon we could do something against them. Liverpool, we beat them at Anfield a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not scared of them. But you know, with Liverpool, they always turn up on big European nights, so it's always going to be difficult against them. Bayern Munich, what they did to us last season was absolutely embarrassing, and yeah, again, they haven't had a great season compared to their usual standards in the Bundesliga, but again, they can just turn up on any night and just tear any side apart. The best teams can get torn apart by Bayern Munich. We saw it last season in the Champions League. It can happen again. Borussia Dortmund, not having a great season in the Bundesliga. Again, a team I think we could get at. They've got some very good players. I mean, Haaland, Sancho, very dangerous players. But again, I think we can get at them. Our defence could stop them, I think. It would be a difficult tie. I think it wouldn't be the hardest one, and I fancy us to probably get through that. Real Madrid, again, a couple of dangers. I mean, Benzema's been on fire this season for them. He's been their main goal scorer with like 20 odd goals. Without him, the goals don't come from anywhere else in their team. Hazard's just been a flop for them. He's injury prone, so he won't be a problem. They're a decent side on their day again. They can beat anyone, but again, the La Liga teams have been poor this season, so I fancy us against them as well. I think we can get at them. I think we can keep them out. Our defence is good. And then Porto, I don't really know much about Porto. I saw the highlights of the game against Juve, and they look pretty decent. So I think we can do it against them. I fancy us to get through them. I'd be surprised if we didn't, considering what we've done so far. So for me, yeah, Porto would be the one I'd probably pick. Let me know who you think you'd like to pick. Comment in the comment section who you want us to draw. How far do you think we go? There's also going to be the draw for the semi-final as well, and who's going to be the home team in the final. Let's just enjoy the ride, though. I mean, we've got this far. We haven't got this far for a couple of years, so let's enjoy the ride. Go as far as we can. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy it. It's a shame that none of the fans can be there for it. That's the biggest thing, the biggest disappointment, really. It's bittersweet, really. But we've got this far, and we can't have any big nights this season at Stamford Bridge because it's electric Champions League nights at the Bridge. And this round would be, oh my goodness. Oh, could you imagine the Bridge for this round, the quarterfinals? Oh, it would be electric. And here we go. The show is starting. You can hear the music. You might be able to hear the music in the background. The music just gives you goosebumps from it. Still in you, showing how it's done. You saw the other London teams. Tottenham can't class themselves as a big European. What big European team? What joke. Knocked out by Zagreb. And Arsenal just scraped through Olympiacos. Jokers.
Welcome.
Here we go. Champions League Day, that's what we're talking about today. Here's the quarter-final draw. Pedro Pinto, usual geezer, is doing the draw. Host.
As we look back at the round of 16, it would be fair to say FC Porto produced potentially the biggest surprise.
Yeah, they've been the biggest. Just talking about Porto being the biggest shock. Yeah, they are.
Excellent free kick, backed up by a resolute defensive display, was enough to put the Dragons through. Two of Europe's brightest attacking talents, Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe.
Big talents, Mbappe and Haaland. Can they shine in this year's competition? They've been really good so far. Mbappe's been class. That's the PSG. Got on the thing. Why haven't I got PSG on there?
Meanwhile, Manchester City's excellent defensive record continues. They've not conceded in 706 consecutive minutes in this competition. Borussia Mönchengladbach were the latest team who were unable to find a way past City's resolute defense. Moving on to Wednesday night's action, we saw Chelsea through to the quarterfinals for the first time since 2014.
Yeah, PSG, Mbappe. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get PSG at the moment, but again, on their day, like they can be beat. Look what United did to them in the Champions League. So if they can do them, I'm pretty sure Tuchel can come up with something against them. It would be a story, wouldn't it? PSG. Now in Ireland, that's the team we're going to draw. So there's a story there with Tuchel. Same with Dortmund as well, really. Either those two teams, there'd be a story to tell for Tuchel and his former clubs. Any side we get, it's going to be difficult. Now, right. Doesn't matter who we get, really, in my opinion. Got to respect every team that's come this far. Showing the highlights of the teams. Here's Chelsea. Cool, Chelsea. Thomas Tuchel. It's a Giroud overhead kick. That was class. Ziyech. Ugh. Scouts for the appeal. They always do well in this. I just don't want to draw Liverpool, man, because I don't know. They just turn up on big European nights, don't they? I mean, they haven't been the best in the league this season. They've got injury problems. And the other English, I just don't want to draw an English side at the moment. City can just rip anyone apart, man. They're all on fire. They're not even playing strikers, though. That's the problem. It's so difficult to mark up against. PSG, Mbappe, man. He just scares me. He is just electric, that boy. Just a different class, isn't he? Like Porto, they're showing Porto, and I don't know much about Porto, to be honest with you. All I know is Sar's on loan there, one of our players who's never played for us. But they look pretty decent. They've won it before. Stranger things have happened. Real Madrid, always a favourite. Won it so many times now, you can't count them out of it. They know how to win this competition. Zidane knows how to win this competition. So he's won it a couple of times now, hasn't he? So
players of those teams and the many millions of fans across the world are eagerly awaiting today's draw. And here to conduct it is Racing's Deputy General Secretary, Giorgio Marchetti.
Here we go. Here comes.
Thank you, Pedro. And warm welcome to everyone joining us today.
Giorgio Marchetti, UEFA deputy or something.
Matches of the last few weeks met our expectations with plenty of goals and emotions
Oh, who's nervous? Smash a like, subscribe, please, to the Shed End Blues. Here we are, Champions League quarter-final draw. Can't believe we've come this far. Come on. We can do this, man. Chelsea are back. Big Champions League nights, man. What we've wanted.
Here, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, the clubs, for your extraordinary spirit of adaptation and flexibility, which are indispensable in such uncertain times. The whole football family showed.
Oh, this guy goes on for ages, doesn't he? He's got a whole speech. I remember him last time. It's the only time he gets out, maybe.
This period has not been easy for any of us, and we have all had to adapt to situations that have been forced upon us and to make sacrifices when necessary.
Oh, he's still going on. Yeah, we know. Just get on with the draw. No one wants to sit here and listen to you, mate. None of us have come here to listen to you. Can we please just put the balls in the pots and pick them out?
I know that you are all waiting at home to find
out. Yeah, we are waiting for you to shut up and get on with it. It's time to welcome on stage a player. Oh, who's a player?
His ambassador came so close to lifting this trophy in 2010 with FC Bayern München, while he also knows more than a thing or two about Istanbul, where this year's final will be played.
Hamit out in top. He was all right. He was a decent player. I don't know. Well, that was a good guy. For Galatasaray, Real Madrid. Hamit out in top. Schalke. Turkish international.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage the ambassador for today's quarter-final and semi-final draw, Hamit Altintop.
Hello, Pedro. Hello. Hi. You want to sit in the middle, please? Hamit, we're back with the top club competition.
Here we go. Come on, Hamit. Give us a good draw, mate.
First of all, I know you're a big football fan still. You follow the competition. As you look at the action from the last round, what impressed you the most? I think we had the good games, good performance, good moments.
Come on, get on with it.
Porto beat Juventus. In both games, Porto deserved this next round. And
We're just talking about Porto.
Historical club and had a lot of experience. Congratulations. Two of your former clubs are still in the competition, Real Madrid and Bayern. I wanted to ask you about the defending champions because they've always had a lot of talent, but what has happened?
Former Real Madrid and Bayern players, so they're asking him about those two teams now. Two of the favourites, obviously.
Makes a difference because he makes all singles.
Why do we need a whole long thing about this, man? This is just long. It's not needed.
Has a lot of lucky about him, and congratulations for the performance. I also wanted to ask you about the venue of the final, Istanbul. Obviously, you played there for the national team on many occasions.
Of course, the final's in Istanbul. Turkish, so they're talking about that now.
I am very proud to represent my country, and I played games for my country. We are very excited about the hosting of the final.
Wow, this is fascinating.
We are ready for the final stadium, and
By the time this interview is over, we'll get to the final by the looks of it. Fucking hell. Come on. Let's do this.
Everything seems to be ready, but before that, just a very quick reminder of the technical procedure. I remind you that this is a completely open draw. We have no country protection, no seeded teams, and no special conditions. So the 8 balls containing the names of the quarterfinals are all placed in this bowl, from which they will be picked by our ambassador.
He's talking about that there's no special. No teams from each country are going to get drawn against each other now, basically. It's all against all.
Today. So we are almost ready. Let's just remind ourselves of the great names of the 8.
We know. Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, PSG, Porto, and Real Madrid. Nice to see a strong English presence. 3 English teams, 2 German, 1 French, 1 Portuguese, and 1 Spanish. Here we go. No? Here we go. Mixing the ball. He's playing with his balls. He's got one out. He's got his ball out. Who is it going to be? Oh, it's Man City. It's Manchester City. Who's next? We're Man City face. Please not us. Please not us. Please not us. Please not us. Oh, I don't want Man City. No. Oh, Borussia Dortmund. Man City against Borussia Dortmund. Oh, I kind of wanted Borussia Dortmund, actually. But never mind. Porto's still there. Chelsea is still there. Next one out. Who is it going to be? Porto. Come on, we need this one. We need this one. I want everyone around the world, Chelsea fans. Fingers crossed. Come on. Pray. Hands together now. Pray to your gods. I think it's Chelsea. It's Chelsea. I see a C. Yes! Yes! We got Porto! Come on! Come on! Chelsea and Porto! Come on! Next one out is Bayern Munich. I'm gassed now. I'm gassed. We're going to win the Champions League. And now you better believe it. And now you better believe it. And now you better believe it. We're going to win the Champions League. Oh, PSG and Bayern Munich. Oh, that's tasty. Oh, that is a tasty tie. Big one. Big one. And we know what's left. We know what's left. Real Madrid. Real Madrid are going to Scouspool. They're going Merseyside. Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Oh, we got Porto. We got Porto. Oh. Oh. Can you believe it? Liverpool versus Real Madrid is the last out of the hat. The 4th quarter final. Chelsea versus Porto. In the quarterfinals, we have drawn Porto. Now they're a decent side. They are the underdogs. But I feel confident. Oh, oh. What a draw. We couldn't have asked for a better one, really. Bayern Munich and PSG, one of those teams are going out. Liverpool and Real Madrid, one of those teams are going out. Here we go now. We're finding out who we will be drawing in the semi-final if we get that far. If we can get past Porto, who will we be facing? Winner of quarter-final 3. Bayern or PSG will go up against either. Here we go. He's playing with his balls. He's picked one out. Winner of quarter-final 1. Oh, we've escaped that one then. So that's either Man City or Borussia Dortmund. So the winner of Bayern Munich and PSG will face either Man City or Borussia Dortmund. So that means this is actually a decent tie for Chelsea. I believe we've actually come out of it quite well. Winner of quarter-final 4, which is either Liverpool or Real Madrid, will face the winner of quarter-final 2, which is Porto and Chelsea. That couldn't have gone much better, really, for us, could it? We're going to face a top team in the final if we get there. I mean, we might have to face Real Madrid in the semis or Liverpool. And now we're going to find out who's going to be the home team. Semi-final 1 or semi-final 2? Who's going to be the home team? Not that this is really that important. It doesn't matter. Winner of semi-final 1. So if we get that far, we will be the away side in the final. Wow, guys. Can you believe it? Everyone, smash the likes down below. Follow, subscribe on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. You will get follows and likes back. Bigging up everyone that has joined me today. Thank you for coming along. Thank you very much. Thank you. This has been amazing. I am gassed. We are facing Porto in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then if we win that, it is either Real Madrid or Liverpool in the semi-finals. We are on. We can do this. We can get to the final. Oh my goodness. We could win this, guys. Come on, you Blues. Keep the blue flag flying high. Up the Chelsea. I will see you at the weekend on Sunday for Chelsea versus Sheffield United in the FA Cup, because I want that one too. Come on, you Blues. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Up the Chelsea. Have a good day.